During the Holocaust, Hitler killed about 11 million Jews, homosexuals, people with disabilities, gypsies, and other groups of people that he saw as inferior to the Aryans. These people were innocent and didn't deserve to be tortured at the concentration camps. So why was Hitler compelled to begin the Holocaust and murder millions of innocent people? There were several events in his life that may have contributed to his hatred for Jews, and it all started during his early childhood.
Hitler was born in Austria in 1889. He was hostile towards his strict, unloving father, but very attached to his caring mother. There were rumors that were spread that could have majorly damaged his reputation, which was that he was of Jewish descent. This means that his hatred for the Jews may have come from him hating himself and being embarrassed about his own ancestry. In addition, his mother died in 1907 of breast cancer, which was already incurable when it was discovered. The physician who treated her was Jewish, and many believe that this caused Hitler's initial hatred for the Jews. However, despite this tragic event, Hitler was grateful for the physician and even helped him escape the harsh conditions being put on the Jews later on. In his book, Mein Kampf, Hitler explains that he never had a problem with Jews before he moved to Vienna in 1908, where he learned the ways of anti-Semitism from Karl Lueger. He was taught that the Jews were the root of all chaos, corruption, and destruction. They believed the Jews were responsible for Germany's loss in World War I and wanted to get revenge. His mother died only a year before he moved to Vienna, and something that it was Lueger that sparked his hatred.
After Germany's defeat in 1918 and being temporarily blinded by poison gas, Hitler felt that he had been chosen to restore Germany from the humiliation of the Treaty of Versailles, the Bolsheviks, and the Jews. Hitler declared the superiority of a white Aryan race, while he viewed the Jews as parasites. Hitler said that the Jews' elimination needed to be a bloody process. The impure races had to be eliminated. Adolf Hitler became the leader of the Nazi Party in 1921. The Nazis believed that their Aryan race was superior to others. Hitler and the Nazis believed that the Jews were a problem that needed to be removed. All these mass killings that Hitler started was a part of a plan that was called the Final Solution. He was able to pull this plan off because he was so charismatic and he was able to convince people that what he was doing was right. Many people were unhappy with Germany's state after the war and wanted a way to bring Germany back to power. The plans that Hitler proposed were able to give Germany economic strength, so the people supported him. By putting all of the blame on the Jews, Hitler was able to divert people's dissatisfaction with the German government. He was a demagogue, which meant that he appealed to people's prejudices rather than their rational thoughts. By manipulating people this way, he was able to accomplish his goal of exterminating the Jews. Hitler disbanded many political parties, organizations, unions that were unassociated with the Nazis. Hitler still needed full support of the army to fulfill the vision he had outlined in Mein Kampf. And in 1933, Hitler started to exclude the Jews and any other undesirables from public life. Then in 1935, Hitler began a new phase called enforced biological segregation. At the annual Nuremberg rally, Hitler announced new laws that denied Jewish people citizenship and prohibited them from marrying or having any kind of relation with people of German or related blood. Why did Hitler feel the need to eliminate an entire race?
Hitler's hatred for the Jews, and anyone who was different than him, may have started during his childhood, but there is still much speculation about his ancestry and his mother's physician. It was probably the teachings from Karl Lueger that sparked his desire to eliminate the Jews. However, the root of his psychological issues probably came from his father's disapproval and possible Jewish descent. He never felt happy as a child and may have felt the need to make others suffer. It's possible that he chose the Jews because he was embarrassed by his alleged family history and even hated himself because of it. There is no single answer as to why Hitler started the Holocaust. There were several events in his life that contributed to his psychological problems, and no one knows exactly what caused it.
Thank you for listening.